Considering the health crisis that America faces, if shit did hit the fan, a lot of people in this country would be fucked. Look at the drug epidemic that America's having. There's a drug crisis in this country. You have a fast food crisis in this country. The foods we're eating are poisoning us. So you have drugs that are poisoning the masses. You have poisonous food poisoning the masses. The water we drink is fucking tainted with all sorts of bullshit. Tainting our crops with all sorts of fucking bullshit from the fucking skies. Country loves to promote fucking vapes and smoking and shit, like all just being unhealthy. Like America loves to promote people being unhealthy. There's no wonder we promote that shit, because they want sick, weak, deathly ill people who are weak mentally, who are weak physically, whose brains are so fucked up and choked up on all sorts of shit that they cannot think for themselves. So it makes you easier to manipulate. People don't realize the amount of chemicals and shit we're putting in our bodies from the things you smoke, from the things you eat, from the things you drink, from the things you're just being exposed to. Not only does it affect you physically, but it's affecting you mentally. It affects your brain chemistry, and it just makes you all fucked up. Makes it pretty difficult for you to be able to think for yourself, considering all the things you're flooding your brain with. It does us no justice. It does you no justice by not taking care of yourself, especially when you're living in uncertain times. You want to be as healthy as possible. As God forbid a fight does come to our front door, wouldn't you want to be as healthy and as strong as possible to be able to defend yourself and your fucking family? I know it's hard, especially if you're now having bad habits of eating crappy or drinking crappy, you have smoking habits, whatever. We have to break these habits, people. We really don't want to fuck around with our health, mental, physical. We can't afford this shit. Will not be ready for. If anything were to come, you would not be ready for it if you're not in the right mental state and in the right physical state for this. You have to discipline yourself. You just have to want to take care of yourself. Drink plenty of fucking water, eat plenty of fruits and veggies, get 8 to 10 hours of sleep every night, find time for self-care, take some time out of your day every day just for you, yourself only. Do things that make you happy, that you fucking love, that bring you emotional stability. You just have to actively work on making yourself feel better, health, mentally, physically, all of it. Like, we just are living in times where we just can't afford to be, abusing our bodies at this point. Which goes for me too. You think I'm always the healthiest motherfucker? No, I'm not the healthiest. I have habits I'm still trying to break. This goes for me just as much as it goes for everybody else. But it's better to be prepared and to be emotionally, mentally, physically ready for anything than to not be prepared at all and nothing. Then to not be prepared at all and some shit hits the fan. Like, you would rather just be ready but nothing happens than to not be ready and then shit fucking happens and you weren't prepared for it. But this country loves to promote like anything that's toxic for our fucking bodies, people. We can't abuse our bodies anymore. Honestly,